Hello, students and traders. Welcome to another session of your Analyst. Okay, so very quickly today we'll be going over our pairs again, just like we've done in every other day within the week. Where's my screen? Where's my screen? Okay, just give me 1 minute. Okay, so trading seems to have been slow. Okay, it's been a relatively slow-paced week. Not seeming to find the setups play out. You know what we do? We never force a trade. We wait for it. We have all our entry criteria, and it's only when we have the criteria met that we'll look to trade. Okay, so for the Euro US dollar, we were waiting to see a break above this level, but for some interesting reason, the market just stayed within this range all through yesterday and hasn't given me a good reason to enter the market yet. I'll still watch out for this level break. If this level breaks and pull back, then I would consider a buy here. On the other hand, if this level is broken and this zone here is taken out, then I'll begin to look for sales. Okay, but for the EU right now, there's nothing on this. There's nothing here. Okay, so let's look at the GU. That's a pound US dollar. Now for the pound US dollar, we were looking at the possibility of price coming into one of these zones. Coming into this zone will be a trader to sell. Okay, this is our supply zone, and we want to be selling from this zone up here, with our target being these zones below. This one first zone, this one second zone. Okay, those are our demand zones on the downside. Now, and until that happens, we cannot look to be bearish here. But this is my perspective. Market should hit this level, okay, and then possibly go bearish. My bearish target would be at this demand zone here. If that fails, if it takes out this level, that's the base of this demand zone. I'll look at the possibility of the market coming into this zone. So I want to see something like this. Market coming in slowly, and then drops in into that zone and then kicks off. Kicking off here, my target would be for this zone up here. Okay, to come fill up this imbalance that lies here. Okay, that's one perspective. On the other hand, we could see the market break through this level. When this level is broken through, our next target would be for the demand supply zone up here. Okay, so that would be our perspective on this. For now, there is nothing here on the pound US dollar unless it's ready to break come into this level or come into this level. We cannot look to take a trade in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so that's on the pound US dollar. Remember, for this week we've been watching just three pairs. The third pair is the Canadian dollar Japanese yen. Okay, so yesterday the market was here and we're looking at opportunity for the market to break this level, pull back, and then go on. It gave us just that interesting one. Let's see how it played out. Look at the possibility of the market coming in here, and it did. It did. Just while we were on the session, we wanted a break below this level, and we had a break. We wanted to pull back to this other block here. We wanted to pull back to this zone here, which is this one, here. And the market gave us just that. Okay, last up move before the down move. This is an up move before the down move. So here's our up move. Okay, and so this one, I think it did up to 50%. Let's see. It pulled back 50%. Okay, we came really close to the 50%, but we can consider this as having been mitigated. Okay. Okay, really close to 50%. Well, we can consider this as having been mitigated. But it was a good dip into it, at least to test this supply zone here. And we can take this off now because that wouldn't hold anymore. This should go too. So we see that the market played out using this other perspective we had drawn up. Let's take this one off too. Okay, so the market came in, test that zone. Oh, let's just leave it. Markets give us the break of structure we were waiting for, pull back into that zone, which is this zone here. Or maybe you can even use this zone here. This could even be the better zone if you want to really look at it from a very, very small perspective. But let's just leave it here for now, okay? So the market gave us that break and pulled back into that. So we have the break of market structure to the bearish side, pulls back into the supply zone up here and give us a push away. So I've been looking to enter this trade at somewhere around maybe 50% of this. That would have been somewhere here, okay? Stop loss just above the high and take profit at this low here. That would have delivered to us a 1 to 3.45, 3.4. It went really in that direction. You know, the market delivered to those lows. In fact, they went as far as a 3 point, okay, it went as far as a 1 to 4, 4.28, okay, which was really, really great. Okay, so we have this push again, which we can consider another break of market structure. So this seems to be first setup delivery for the week. Okay, so that's that trade. It's still on. And then we have a break to the downside and pull back and graph liquidity. But at this point, it's a bit confusing. We do not know which came first, whether the push this way or the push this way. So I like to go to a smaller time frame. Let's go to the 15 minutes. So we have a clearer picture. Okay, so this happened all within that same 15-minute time frame. Okay, we'll go to the 5 minutes. We want to see we can find something. Okay. Happens still within the 5 minutes frame. Okay, so let's go to something else. Go to the 1 minute, see what it looks like. All right, so now we see that down move came before the up move. Okay. So if the down move came before the up move, it therefore means that this was a break. This was a break. Where did this break come from? We see this as a composite downswing, okay? All the way from here. Look at the market from this perspective now. From this high to this low to this higher high, and the market coming to take out that low, then coming here. Now it's here. Okay, look at the market from this perspective. What do we see? Remember, we were in a down swing, okay? In a down swing with this move. The market has done this to take out this low. Now remember, this is intermediary structure. Remember this intermediary structure, never forget. The main structure was somewhere up here. Let's go back. Let's take this off. Okay, the main structure was somewhere here. Okay, and that has not been broken. That has not been broken, except and until this level is taken out, then would consider some possible bullishness up to these zones up here. But as long as those zones are still in place, or that this zone is still in place. So this is other flow wise, we have broken the other flow, but structure wise, we are still in this very structure. If you look at it from the larger perspective, you have from a low to sorry from a high. The wrong thing. How the market move from a high to a low. I have a feeling that I don't know which is lower. If that is higher, is this one? Yeah, this is higher. This looks higher. Okay, to a lower high. So lower high, lower low, lower high. I expect the market to deliver lower lows. Okay, so let's take this off now. This is short term, and let's take this off. So this is on the 1 minute. Okay, so if we look at it from the larger perspective, that's from the 1 hour. That's what we have. So we still have the market maintaining our bearish bias with moving from a high to a low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So we still have our bias perfectly in place. Let's just confirm the high of this candle is 98.046. High of this is 98.046. 6 This is higher. This is a lower high. So we are perfectly in order. Okay. So we can say with all amount of certainty that the market has continued to deliver lower lows and lower highs. So what do we expect now? Expect the market to break out below this level. And we might look to catch that move, join that move all the way down here. If we were to join that move at this point, we can't join it from the 1 hour. On the 15 minute, doesn't look very good because joining the trade here will mean placing your stop loss above this high. Okay. If we were to join from the 5 minutes, you would also mean placing your stop loss above that high. And if we were to go in from the 1 minute, it would also pay the same scenario, placing your stop loss maybe above that high. Let's see. Okay, so from the 1 minute, we can play around a little bit. We see that there is this swing here, a little bit of pullback, and then this drop. Okay, and then we can tell ourselves that there is a supply zone here, and the market has respected our supply. Now, the supply zone is origin for this down move here, even though it didn't seem to break any structure. But maybe if we were to go to smaller time frame, the second chart, we could see possibly a break of structure with this move. But this is quite impulsive. Even if we don't look at it from that perspective, if we look at this candle here, see this candle here, this candle's low was taken out by this, and then a quick pullback, and then this strong push. So this is a demand zone to watch out for. So a supply zone rather, supply zone to watch out for, and then we can see how the market nicely melts into it. Nicely melts into it, and there it goes, coming out of it. Now, for those of us who like to scalp, we could be waiting out for this trade. Now, two options. Either you wait for the market to come, take out this level, give you a pullback, and then go, and then you look to trade this zone here. Entry at this point, you should be off perhaps this zone here. Still kind of, that's option one. Option two, you might want to jump in already and even right now, or wait for a confirmation at this point. So you'll be placing your sell stop just right here. Stop loss above this zone, of the zone, and then target all the way down. We're going to be targeting this low, which will deliver about a 1 to 4, or we look to target this zone down here, which should deliver about a 1 to 6. Okay, about a 1 to 6. So that's our outlook for this morning. And remember, keeping it short and simple. That's the much we can take for now. Okay, so 3 pairs watching for the week. We'll follow them up closely. If you have any questions, please drop them in either here or through any of our channels, or you can always put your perspective out there. Okay, so here's what we leave you and love you. Wishing you a great, great trading day, an amazing day. Stay risk free, stay safe. It's FX Panzy, and I'm out.